Hey guys, it's Nicole. I'm so sorry that it's been so long since I was on here last time. I didn't forget about you. I just had some stuff going on and just got preoccupied and just haven't done a video. So I'm really sorry. Last time I was on, it was in April, and today is October 16th, so it's been 6 months. So anyway, I'm sorry. But in the last 6 months, weight-wise hasn't changed a whole lot. I think the last time I logged in, I was at 150 exactly. For some dumb reason, my body really likes to stay at 155, so got to 155, and I've sat here since shortly after I was on last time. So I go anywhere from 153 to 159, and I bounce back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. I don't think any of it's real weight. I think it's probably water weight. When I'm on my female time of the month, then weigh a little bit heavier, but then go back down. So anyway, 155 is my stopping spot. It's where I've been, it's where I probably will stay. So my measurements are changing a little bit. I'll update you more once I have a little bit more to give you on that one. I've been working out, so my measurements are changing some, and I'm really liking how they're changing. They're going up a little bit, but I can handle that as long as it is muscle that I'm gaining. But anyway, just a little update on some of the things that I have been doing. Like I said, I've been exercising. Gotten to where I exercise at least 5 days a week. And my husband and I, we go to the gym on his lunch break, and so for about 45 minutes, 5 days a week, we hit the gym. And every other day we do cardio, and we do the full 40 minutes of cardio. So whether the elliptical or the treadmill. And then on the other days, sometimes it measures out to be more than 3 days a week, but try to alternate them every other day. But like I said, it doesn't always work out that way. But anyway, every other day I do weights with my husband, and I just however it works out, I do legs. One day I'll do the leg press, and I don't know all the technical names for it, but anyway, there's about 4 or 5 machines that I do with my legs. So really working the hamstrings and the calves, and trying to really tighten them up. And I can tell that I'm starting to gain some muscle because my pant legs are getting a little bit tighter, but I really like it because today is the first day that I've actually seen some progress. I can see how my body is changing, which is really encouraging to me. It makes it seem like I'm not just wasting my time going to the gym, but nothing's changing. Because there for a little while I was in a rut, and got pretty down. You know, I did a video at about 3 months out that I just said not to compare yourself to anybody, because, you know, comparing yourself to other people is basically a dead-end road. It's a trap, pretty much. You're never going to be able to, you know, get very far if you compare yourself to other people. And you're you, and your body is different than other people, and you're set up different. You know, you just have a certain, everybody stores fat a little bit differently. Everybody, you know, somebody can exercise for 15 minutes and have amazing results, and I could exercise for about 5 minutes and not be able to tell a difference. So anyway, don't compare yourself to other people, though, and I'm preaching to the choir when I say this, just because it's really discouraging and it's really hard. And like I said, I've really been struggling with it because, you know, I know some people that are they weigh a little bit more than me, but you know, they're in 4 sizes smaller than what I am, and it kind of bummed me out. And but I realize, you know, I'm me, and in my family we have wide hips, and so, you know, for me to be able to fit into a size 4, it's never going to happen. And I set on this journey, and I didn't want a size 4, I wanted a size 12. It's where I wanted to be. I like how I looked when I was in a size 12 back in the day in high school, and so I set my goal at 12. Well, somebody I know is, you know, somebody I'm very close to, got down to a really small size, and I was really bummed because I wasn't going to be in that size. But I'm me. I'm not cut out to be a really small size. So just decided I need to go to the gym and I need to work out for me. I need to do what I can do to be the best me, be better than what I was yesterday. And so if I can encourage you to do one thing during the weight loss journey, is don't compare yourself to others. It's hard. It is so hard. It is a struggle every day. But this is your journey. You have to do it yourself. You can't ride on somebody else's coattails. You just have to know that you're good enough, that you set out on this journey to do it, to better yourself, to get good results for yourself, to better your health, to better the way you look. You know, whatever your journey reason was, it's your journey. And you're going to get the results that you put in the time and the effort and the work to get. So be proud of your results. Be proud of what you've got. I've lost 115 pounds. You know, never before, 2 years ago, I'd never been able to say that. So I did it. And I worked hard. And I, did the diet. And I'm still on the diet. And I made a lifestyle change. And I'm healthy. And I'm me. And I'm trying to learn how to accept being me and being happy with that. So, just work hard. You'll get the results that you put in the work for. So that's my little soapbox moment. And if you get discouraged or whatever, there's a little comment section where you can send me a message on here. I'd love to help you or encourage you, or do whatever I can, whatever you think you need. If it's encouragement, then I'll definitely try to help all I can. But I have a thing that at the YMCA that I go to, the gym, they have a little fish bowl that people, that the staff there put in little encouragement notes that you can pull out and read. And I pulled out one the other day. It says, the only person you should try to be better than is the person that you were yesterday. That speaks for itself. I want to be better than who I was yesterday. So there you have it. But on a different note, the other day I did a VO2 test, and that is a test that they hook a heart monitor up to your chest, and it monitors your heart, and by the end of the test they should be able to tell you where your maximum heart rate, fat burning heart rate is. And mine was, shockingly enough, I thought I had my paper over here, but I don't. I burn 100% fat at 88 to 97 heart rate. Sounds really weird, but that's what they said. So I've been pushing it really hard for the last month and a half, and I wasn't getting any I was getting results to my body, but my waist wasn't changing. My weight wasn't changing, and I couldn't understand why. Well, when I went and had this VO2 test done, I had my surgery at Weight-Wise in Oklahoma City, and they offered this VO2 test. And when I did it, my exercise physiologist said, you're working too hard. You really just need to, work at your fat burning heart rate. And so today I started, and I walked for 40 minutes at a pace of 2.5. I walked 1.5 miles in 40 minutes, which is really slow, and I felt like I was basically crawling. But please quit moving that door. I'm sorry, they keep opening my door and it's really hard to hear. But anyway, so I slowed it down, so hopefully that will really kick my fat burning up a pace. I hope so. I told you about my exercise. My husband said that I should tell you guys about some of my food struggles so that you know that I'm human and I have them too. The one thing that I can say is that I've stuck to the diet plan really well. When I had weight loss surgery, they told us that we were not allowed to have bread, pasta, rice, cereal, sugars, that we needed to stick to protein, vegetables, non-starchy vegetables, and 2 healthy fats a day, and then get all of our water in. Well, my problem has been having the healthy snacks, but then I've just been really bad about overdoing it. Such as protein bars. I really like the Quest cookies and cream protein bars, but I found that if I have very many of those in my house at one time, I'll eat them because they're a little bit sweet and they're an easy meal, and there's really easy access. And so I've gotten to where I'll have more than 2 a day. And my nutritionist said I could have them, I can just only have 1 a day. And so I've gotten to where when I buy them, I have to buy them for the amount of days that I plan on eating them. Such as this week, I bought 5 because I want to have 1 a day, and I substitute it for breakfast or lunch. And I'm only having 1 a day. Because if I buy more than 5 that are supposed to last me all week, I will eat them. Because unfortunately, when I had weight loss surgery, I don't know what they were thinking, but they didn't give me a brain chip to make the food temptations go away. I don't know what on earth. I paid money for it. I thought for sure I was going to get that. No, not really. I wish they would have done a brain transplant, but they didn't. So I still have the food struggles, and I wish that they would have gone away, and I thought I had defeated them, but I didn't. I'm still human, and I still struggle with food, and the difference between the me now and the me 2 years ago was that the me now knows what I need to do to keep myself on track, and what I need to do to keep my weight loss off, and what I need to do to continue to be happy and healthy. Please keep that door open. Quit coming in and out. And so, sorry, my husband and daughter keep running in and out of the door. I'm not sure exactly why they keep doing that. But I'm having to keep myself in check. And so some of the things that I struggled with along the lines, you guys know that I had problems with nuts. I was eating nuts, which are a healthy snack, but I was eating way too many. So now I've caught on to the protein bars and having too many in a day, so I really got to cut that back and get better at that. So that's what I'm working on right now. And I'm still trying really hard to get my liquids in, at least 64 a day. So those are a couple of the struggles that I have. I don't really have a whole lot of other like really huge temptations. Of course I still crave things, but I don't give in very often. Just protein bars has been my weakness, so I'm trying to kick those, and I'm just trying to get back to really strict eating where I have 3 proteins and vegetables with each, and just really focusing on my protein, because that's ultimately what we're supposed to be getting in, is a lot of protein. So that's what I'm trying to do. And another thing that I've been doing, I've heard about it a lot, and a lot of people really talk about it and praise it, and I didn't ever really think about it, didn't give much thought to it until recently. Started doing food prep, and you know, my husband's gotten to where he's eating a lot of junk food outside of the house, and so it was best for both of us just to get some healthy eating already prepared, so that when he goes to work, or you know, when I have a busy day or whatever, then I come home, and I work best when I have healthy food in the fridge that's already prepared, so that I don't have to, you know, I get really hungry and then have to try to figure out what to eat. And normally that's when I really mess up, is when I don't have anything already prepared and I'm starving, so I just eat the first thing that comes to mind, and typically that's not the best thing. So I've been doing food prep, which is on Saturday or Sunday. I'll make food that should last anywhere from half a week to the whole week. You know, that are healthy options, that whether I make chili in the crock pot, or my newest thing, and if you guys are interested, I can post the recipe or do a cooking type show, but chicken balls, but baked in, or put in the crock pot and baked in buffalo wing sauce. Those were amazing. I've made a breakfast casserole a couple of days. I've made ranch breaded chicken. just a lot of really good recipes that I have, and I've done Southwest chicken a couple of different times. Just things like that that I can have already prepared. Oh, the other day I made noodleless lasagna, which was amazing. Like I said, if you guys want the recipes, just let me know and I'll get them to you. But noodleless lasagna was really good, and so I've been doing the food prep though, and it saves a lot of time. It's really nice during the week. You know, we have homework or sports or, you know, whatever. Food's already done, so I don't have to do it. It's perfect. So I would recommend giving it a try. It's definitely worth the time to just sit and do it. And obviously nobody listens to me because they continue to go in and out of the door and make a whole lot of racket. And the next thing that I realized today is that you really need to think about your why. I'm over a year and a half out from weight loss surgery, and I was sitting there today in support group, and support group was mainly about why, you know, what makes you decide to have surgery. And of course, my biggest one was the doctor said if I want to be alive in 10 years, then I needed to lose weight. And, you know, my big reason that I had a weight loss surgery was because my daughter was going to be 18 in 10 years, and I can't even imagine her not having a mom at 18 years old. So, of course, that was my huge reason, but, you know, what made me decide on the gastric sleeve surgery? What was it about that surgery or that option of weight loss that made me just dive in and do it? And the more I thought about it and the more I heard other people's responses and stuff, is that I decided to do the gastric sleeve because I'd reviewed the lap band. I was sold on the lap band. But I got to looking more into it, and I came across this gastric sleeve, and at that point I had no idea what it was, but, you know, I had done a year's worth of research on the lap band, and I wanted to make sure I was very, very well informed on whatever it was I decided to have. And I decided on the gastric sleeve because I wanted something that was going to force me to make healthy choices, something that was going to force me to only eat what I needed to eat, something that was going to force me to change how I looked at food. And I decided on the gastric sleeve because it's a whole lot less maintenance. You don't have to go in all the time and get poked in the belly, which really scared me. You get poked in the belly to get fills or to get fluid pulled out, or you didn't have to worry about having to have it removed over a certain amount of time because the lap band went faulty, or, you know, the gastric sleeve was a whole lot less maintenance. And once they go in and take your stomach out, they can't stick your stomach back in, so then you're stuck with it. You got to figure out how to use it, and I decided to use it to the best, you know, the best that I could. And for the record, the gastric sleeve was the best thing that I ever could have done for myself. I went back in for my year-and-a-half appointment about a week ago, and the doctor said, "You're doing great, doing perfect. You're the kind of patients we love to see because you succeeded at the program. You did what you needed to do." And so if I could recommend anything, do your research. Ask as many questions as you can. Find somebody who, you know, follow their journey. See what the pros and cons were, the good, the bad, the ugly. You need to find out all of it. Don't go into the gastric sleeve until you feel like you know everything about it. So there are no questions. And if you do have questions, find the doctor and ask. But, you know, and I'm here to help if I can. If you have any questions that I can answer, I'd be more than happy to answer for you. But just know what you're going into, and always remember why you did it, because that will give you the motivation you need to continue on, to continue a healthy lifestyle. And I know that, you know, it's very easy to, I've had people tell me, oh, you can have just a little bit of this, or you can have a little bit of that, or it won't hurt anything if you eat that off today, and it's not worth it. All that extra stuff, the extra food, all the stuff I wasn't supposed to have is what got me to where I had to have weight loss surgery to begin with. And there's nothing that tastes as good as what being at my goal weight feels. And going into the gym and being able to do exercise today and being able to really push myself and being able to see the muscles that I'm forming, you know, there's no food that tastes good enough to trump how it makes me feel when I can get up and move around and do what I can do now that I used to not be able to do. Be able to go dancing, and I can do it. I can dance all night, and, you know, I'm not in a huge amount of pain. I don't sweat like a pig. I don't, you know, I'm not miserable by the time one dance is over. I just get out there and go until I'm done, and then, yeah, I still feel fine. So anyway, I recommend it to anybody and everybody. Just know what you're getting into, though, when you get into it, and make sure you have all of your questions answered. And if, like I said, if you do still have questions, and find people that have already been through it, or ask your doctor, or send me a message, I'll answer what I can. But it's the best decision I ever made for myself. So anyway, I'm sorry again that it took me so long to get back to you guys, but I just wanted to do an update, let you know that everything is still good, still kicking, weight loss is still gone, and I still am happy that I did it. So that is all I've got today. But again, like I've said multiple times, if you guys have any questions or anything that I can do to help you get ready for your weight loss journey, or if you've already started and you have questions about what's coming up, just shoot me a message. I'd love to answer, and I promise I won't wait 6 months to do another video, because I remember when I was looking through videos, I really wanted to know what happened after the first year, because not many people continue to update, and I wanted to know that this was legit and it was actually going to stay off. So anyway, that's my update. I hope you all are doing great. If you're basketball fans, then go Thunder once we get all of our team back. But anyway, hope you guys are having a great night, and I will talk to y'all later.